Garcia Reyes have the bout 100 to 89, and Judge Chris Migliore sees the bout 99 to 90. For your winner by unanimous decision, and the new WBA Women's Champion of the World at minimum weight, the Fighting Pride of East Los Angeles, California, Sanisa Superman Estrada.
Sergio, you look like you're getting a little emotional over here. How you doing?
3:30 in the morning. I fell asleep just after this fight, and then I woke up during like the Maurice Hooker fight, and then fell back asleep again. So I was here since like 1 p.m. Eastern time covering boxing, and I didn't have my nap. So that happens sometimes. So here we are Sunday morning, 3:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, watching here on the Zone, replaying the fight against Super Bad Sanisa Estrada versus Annabelle Ortiz. And boy, I won 3-minute rounds. Because if there was 3-minute rounds, we would have definitely saw a knockout. You know what word comes to mind when I think about Super Bad Estrada? 105 minimum weight women's WBA champion. I'd be lying to you if I told you I know who the champions are at 105 pounds for the women's division. That's why we're going to go look at BoxRec and see who they have ranked. Even though, you know, the BoxRec system is a point system. Nonetheless, moving on, the word that comes to mind is dynamic. You know, and I was seeing some posts on Twitter, and I hate to do this, and I hate to bring it up, but she's dynamic, you know? It's different than when you're watching a Clarissa Shields or a Cecilia Brakus or even a Katie Taylor. Like, yeah, those fights are fun, but like this girl right here with her 20 and 8 KOs, 20 wins and 8 KOs, she's a problem. But the thing is, let's be 100% honest, the women that she's going to fight, you don't know who they are. And remember, she's at 105 pounds. So people are going to be like, yo, can she fight Clarissa Shields? Can she fight Katie Taylor? Katie Taylor, 135-pound champion, taking on Natasha Jonas. What's that? May the 1st? Man, she's a tiny woman, man. Tiny, tiny woman. Look, she is tiny. She's a model, too. You got to see her IG. I'm not on IG anymore, but, you know, you got to check it out for the thirsty fuckboys. Anyway, let's listen to a post-fight interview. Over here, I'm going to pull up the BoxRec and see who they have ranked as the champions, because Lord knows I don't know. But at least we can start throwing some names out there, right? Oh, wait, let's listen in. This is with Chris Mannix.
Of your former
I'm about
stablemate,
1
Sergio
inch
Mora,
taller or so than Chris
winning
Mannix.
that title. Took you 7 seconds to win your last fight. You go the full 20 in this one, and you walk out with a new title. What did you think of your performance?
I mean, I thought I implemented the game plan exactly the way we were supposed to. You know, dropped her, how many times is it?
Twice?
Officially once in the second round?
Once, yeah. So there were certain punches that I was trying to set up, and that was one of them. But yeah, I mean, she's been the reigning champion for 7 years, defended her title 12 times, and I knew that this was my time.
She ain't look like it.
Talk to me about the right hand you landed in that second round that put Ortiz down. How did you set that up?
So Ortiz is used to being the shorter fighter, so she's used to none of her opponents ever keep their distance and keep their front foot in front of them to get her to stay away. So our game plan was to just continue to throw the right hand, and little by little, as she got closer and closer, she thinks I'm going to throw the hook, and that's when I threw the right hand.
Did it surprise you how durable Ortiz was, able to stand up to your assault round after round?
I mean, I knew she was durable. I mean, she hasn't been stopped in a long time, and she comes to fight. She comes in great condition, and yeah, I knew she would be very durable the whole fight.
You've talked about having, as Sergio comes over, stablemates for many years.
Here's the WBO champion.
You've talked about how you're more comfortable now at 105 pounds as opposed to having to fight at 112 and above over a number of years. What's the difference in you?
The difference is that, you know, I'm able to show my strength and my power at this weight class. I'm used to fighting
IDF champion.
I was fighting at 112 pounds and girls who are even heavier than that. And, you know, that's not my natural weight class. So fighting at 105 and 108 is where I should be.
So now you have a title at 105 pounds. You have some options. What do you want to do next?
I want to unify 105, unify 108, and also fight at 112 and get world titles there as well.
Does Marlon Esparza, a rematch there, fit into your plans?
I don't think so.
I mean,
For
right
what?
now she's irrelevant. She doesn't have a world title, and she fought her last fight at 118 pounds, so obviously she's not planning on losing weight to fight me. So, yeah, but I would like to fight Yesenia Gomez, Jessica Bopp, or any 105 or 108 pound champion next.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, she called out who she wants to fight.
So Sanisa Estrada.
She called out who she wants to fight. So before her next fight, I'm going to make sure I do some research so we can come back here, because I've covered enough super bad fights to at least, you know, do some research. Because now that she's saying she's going to campaign at 105, 108, Jackie Nava fought tonight too, or last night. Now she's saying that she's going to campaign at 105, 108. You know, I need to know who the fighters are. You dig? But she beat her ass, yo. You know, just, all right, am I supposed to say it? I was like, that's a nice looking woman. It's so tiny, you know? It's a nice looking woman. But let me stop. Let me be professional. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.